Before buying your $85,000 brand new car, you might want to think twice. More buyers are reporting expensive repairs, quality concerns, and disappointing reliability from vehicles that were supposed to be the best money can buy, right? Are today's new car trash or worth the price, or are consumers paying luxury prices for declining quality? In this video, we'll take a closer look at why some Americans are returning their brand new vehicles and what everybody should know before signing a dotted line. Let's take a closer look.
Can you imagine spending $85,000 for a pickup truck? More importantly, an F-150. This thing doesn't even have a V8. This is a V6 hybrid system. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Oh, why is there two? Oh, nice. You have to have two reservoirs for the coolant. One for the batteries, one for the engine. That's not going to go wrong. And this is a platinum, and basically everything on the door panel, plastic, 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 suede, leather. It's like, how cheap can you make this truck? You're charging $85,000. Plastic is unfinished. Look at that. Nice little ridge there. Like, that's some great build quality right there. If you were to spend $85,000 on a pickup truck, I probably wouldn't buy a Ford. Dare I say, you go look at a Dodge. Those Dodge Limited interiors look really good. I mean, that screen is tiny for what this thing is. I might just buy a Dodge instead of this. Yikes.
Would you pay over $85,000 for a 4Runner if it was the TRD Pro? This is the 2025 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. It has a starting price of $67,400, and then it has all these add-ons that come out to $6,273, plus the $1,500 destination fee, which brings the total MSRP to $75,648. But of course, this dealership has added more add-ons of $9,995, which brings the total to $85,643. Of course, the TRD Pros are the iForce Max 2.4-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. And of course, with the TRD Pros, it's got the hood scoop, the Toyota across the grille, the rigid fog lights, and the TRD skid plate, as well as the tow hooks, the TRD wheels with the off-road tires, and the TRD shocks, that Predator Pro step bar as well. It's the roof rack, the 4Runner mud guards, the TRD Pro across the back, as well as the tow hitch, and then of course that power window on the back. And then of course it's got the red TRD Softex interior, the 14-inch multimedia screen in the center. Now obviously the TRD Pro has a lot of hype behind it, and there are certain people that would use it to its full capacity. But overall, would you get the 2025 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro for $85,643? Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below, and if you like this video, go and give me a follow. Let me know what you want to see next.
The motor is toast, bro. It should not be doing that. That's the blow by. The motor is toast.
Going out here to start my truck. Hit the unlock button 2 times. Unlock the doors. Open the doors up. Running boards don't work. Nothing on the dash is coming on. Go ahead and climb in. Put my foot on the brake. Hit the button once. Things come on. My backup camera comes on. None of this lights up. Hit and hold the start button. Absolutely nothing works. Nothing works. Turn it off. Get out. Lock the doors. Try the remote start. Doesn't work either.
It's absolutely amazing how bad Jeep Grand Wagoneer flopped as a car. These things were over $100,000 when new, and now used. This one right here is $52,000. It does have 55,000 miles on it, but this is a CarMax car. These are usually premium prices. So I bet you can get one of these for about $45,000 to $50,000 at a regular used car lot. The one thing that I found funny with this, notice how the door handle right here has no opening. And I was like, where would you stick a key right to get in? This is trick though. Because again, if your key fob ever died, for some reason you couldn't get in, and you have to mechanically get in, you pull this back and you see that little spot right there? That is a spot where you can then shove in your key to then get in the car, which I find really cool. Because like GM on this one, you would actually have to remove the cap on this and then you can stick the key in. So I do find that kind of trick that Jeep just did it that way, where you just pull back the handle and then go in. But it's still so funny that they decided they're going to come up with this to compete with this, and what a flop it was. I guess in reality, this is probably supposed to go against the Escalade and not just a regular Tahoe like this one.
All right, so I'm on a test drive with these guys, and the car broke down on the side of the highway. Here we are in this 2022 Escalade with 48,000 miles on it, taking up the entire highway. This thing is completely stuck in the middle of the road. Got a car from the dealership that came out to assess what's happening. It is official, the Escalade does not work.
And these are some of the models that were iconic years ago that we thought were bulletproof, and now this is what's replacing them. I don't care if it's Hyundai or Kia or Honda or Ford or Chevy or Dodge. All the offerings they have in 2018, 19, 20, 23, they're getting to be junk. I've talked to some of my friends, Cameron from DC Motor Works, or even Johnny the Car Ninja, and how we frequently talk about how the newer cars, Mercedes, Audi, it doesn't matter the brand. They're garbage. They're absolute garbage. There's so many plastic parts on them, and the engines are designed basically to fail. They're making the timing chains, the turbos, the parts, all the different things on it. They tweak it with their engineering to say this will last 100,000 miles. That's good. We don't need to go any further. We don't put another dime into it because the CEOs need their $50 million bonus at the end of the year, and we don't dare cut into that. That's kind of what's going on, I think. Maximum profit. They built you a car, yes it runs, yes it drives. Will it be around in 30 years? Hell no. They don't want it to be around in 30 years. They want you to buy another new car. Let's take a look at the list of what was found wrong with this. Then we'll take a look around it, get it on the lift, and kind of verify what they were saying. We're also going to talk about under the hood of this car, some of the problems they're having. So she mentioned she's hearing some clunks on this thing.
These brand new Benzes honestly are so trash. This is a brand new S580E, so it's like the S580 with a hybrid. And as you guys can see, there's like oil everywhere. So this car has 500 miles on it. I was just speaking to the technician, they just drained out all the oil. And it blew the motor. Like this thing legit needs a whole brand new motor. As you guys can see, there's like a bunch of oil everywhere. And then over here, this is the housing to it. As you can see, just like literally destroyed. The car obviously is up on the lift. They've just been working on it, emptying all the fluids, and then they're gonna order like a whole new motor for it. But I was just talking to the technician as well. He's like, these brand new Mercedes cars like should not be having these issues. Like these cars are trash. I mean, honestly, I don't blame him. I mean, you spend over $100,000 on an S-Class, and 500 miles into driving the car, it just takes a shit on you. This thing is crazy. Like, look at that. Giving you guys a little close-up. There's legit oil all underneath this car. So yeah, honestly, if you're in the market for like a new Benz, stay away from them. Too much technology, all this hybrid stuff is because, man, like 500 miles. Like, he didn't even have his first service. He didn't even break the car in 500 miles and this thing's already cooked.
I mean, these prices are just crazy. And oh, look, a 6.2. The engine might just blow up before you leave the lot. Oh, yeah, and if you want to, it's only going to cost you a measly 85 grand. How cheap? How inexpensive is that? Don't let the dealer tell you that they're moving inventory fast, because let me tell you, they're not moving anything fast. Sat here since March. That red one's been there since November. And then the Hummer EV that's over there sat there since December. And it's because the prices are just crazy. So there's a stop sale, so you can't even buy this if you want to right now. Oh, And something else I found out today, they could put the keyless entry buttons on the back doors, but they just tell you they can't now, which I hate, because you know how convenient it is having this on the back? Like if you have a kid, all you have to do is put this in, put the kid in the back, then get in the car, instead of having to front, back, and all that kind of stuff. But it's just crazy. Look at all these cars. Both dealerships are filled to the gills with cars. Oh, I found a base model. This one must just be super cheap then, because it doesn't have anything. It's a custom. It's got to be cheap. It's got to be cheap. It's got to be... Oh, that's nice. $55,000 for the base model truck. What? Who's spending $85,000 on an F-150? I just don't get, as the cars get newer, they're getting built cheaper. On the first glance, they look nice, right? The suede, you got the leather, you got the stitching, right? It looks nice. Then, plastic, everything's plastic. Yeah, they're also plastic, but you had fabric, and then this actually is like a pleather, as you can see right here as it chipped. It has a pleather skin on top of it. We don't even get that on the new trucks. It's just straight up plastic. And don't even get me started on the screens. What happens when these screens break? What are you gonna do? Throw away the truck? This one has that special tailgate. It comes down like that. This actually even has, I mean, why do I need it to lift itself? Like, why did I need that? And then it has the mid-gate thing that comes out this way. Can't even get a V8. This is a hybrid V6. I mean, that's crazy. They're all moving this way to getting rid of the V8s. Old trucks get the 500,000-mile LS Vortec motors that just go forever. New trucks don't even have V8s anymore. I mean, it's just crazy. See right there, look at it. This is a truck that only has 10,000 miles. It's not even a year old, and look at the rust on that differential.